we're rolling. And we're rolling on camera 2, which I need to stand behind and find where it's pointing to. For some reason it's turning the wrong way. Okay, somewhere around now. There, I guess, might be fine. Thank you for your patience, people. Now I just need to do a sound check. Sound check. Okay, that was it, right? Long-term viewers might know that I have this long-standing thing of complaining about the helicopters and the aircraft. I live near an airbase. Well, I swear they've been quiet for most of the day. As soon as I started setting up the play, up they all came, and I thought, well, that's inconvenient. And then I thought, well, I knew I was going to sing this song, Where the Hard Wind Blows. I'm going to do acoustic, not electric, because it's very late at night. Let's get set up while I'm here. Two things have happened. My belt has come loose. And the tunings on this are whatever they're going to be. I apologise in advance. I know I was going to play this, and I'm going to do the full 3 pages of it, full version. I've been truncating it recently. It says Where the Hard Wind Blows. I did a shorter version the other day dedicated to Alexi Navalny. It's a song that's very malleable. And when the helicopters started flying, I had the normal thing of going, oh man, you know, really, that's all I needed. And my glasses too. Yeah. And then I thought, no, it's appropriate. Because you're singing this for this reason today. And the helicopter's flying overhead, but that's all they're doing, they're flying overhead. It's a friendly flight, if you like. It's annoying, there's a noise and everything, you know. But that's all they're doing, they're flying overhead. The children in this village where I live are not sitting here listening to that and then waiting for the whine of something to fall out of the helicopter and take away their existence, what little is left of it. The children in this village, when their parents said to them today, well, I'm going to go out and get some food, some milk, or whatever, the children in this village didn't sit there thinking, oh, don't go mummy, don't go daddy. Thinking, well, I'm never going to see our mummy and daddy again, our brothers, sisters, our aunties, our uncles, our grandmothers, grandfathers. It's a bit cold here just now, because it's the middle of February. And you know what I did? Because I was cold. I walked 4 feet and I turned the heater on. And within 10 minutes I was warm. So warm I turned the heater off. That's all I had to do to get warm. I could go on and on and on. I said this, being heckled by the lamp. Helicopters and lamps. And today in the United Kingdom, House of Commons, scenes, I don't even want to say like a monkey's tea party, because that's an affront to monkeys and chimpanzees, which are very intelligent creatures. Would never dream of behaving like that. Okay, shall we get started? I'm debating whether to use my thumb or not. I've got very little fingers left. I want to finger pick it, but the only trouble is my little finger is now completely dead, so I have to sellotape it up. Well, let's just give it a dry rub and see what happens. to put some glasses on because I look like... what can I say? I look like a dying Irishman, you know. That's putting anything poetic on it. I am what I am. Okay, this is Where the Hard Wind Blows. I haven't done the full version of this since maybe 1997, 98. I stopped playing it in concert around then. It was a great song to play. I know that's not any kind of ego there. I never think of my own songs as my songs, you know. They're just songs. Good songs, bad songs. If I didn't write this, I would still love it to play it. Let's just get on with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a fence along the highway that keeps the prophets in. The poets working overtime say now's the time to begin. The burial of an unknown man who might have been someone's twin. And the movie queen says, I have been where lovers cannot go. All that is black, and no one comes back from where the hard wind blows. While the servants sit in conference, while the ministers go forth and steal, and the octopus tells tales of old while working the spinning wheel. And the lawyers and the congressmen debate what can be classed as real. And a new day breaks with new heartaches and suits of blue that glow. And the evil toad has built a road to where the hard wind blows. In a council of the vagabonds, the last man in, he's voted first. He gets ahead of his position and leaves his mother dying of thirst. He says, I've got plenty of deceptions up my sleeve. Come on, go ahead, do your worst. And the samurai won't let you die, and he won't let you go. And the night comes down, so take your crown to where the hard wind blows. When the road on which you travel turns into a slot machine, you know you must change your transport and keep your conscience clean. The ferryman may say if to you, but he doesn't really know what it means. All he can do is poison you and put you in a show. The tower is high, time still goes by where the hard wind blows. There's a tunnel with no entrance that leads to a hermit's cave, where half the people were victimized while the other half were braved. And the queen of clubs came crashing to shore on the crest of a regal wave. The truth is lies, and you despise the need that makes it so. The possum wears silk and the dead drink milk where the hard wind blows. In a picture frame of water, a rainbow
has been kept in honor of a bedroom where someone dignified once slept, and the princess wears a locket that contains all the tears she's wept. And the pacifist, he makes a fist, but he's 10 years too slow. And the people say we will leave someday where the hard wind blows. There's a flag in every corner that tells you where you are, and a signpost on the ceiling that points to near and far. And the doctor says you must be ill, and he gives you 5 more scars. And you walk alone through fields of stone where streams of daggers flow, and thanks aren't enough when the going gets rough where the hard wind blows. The sage is selling his memories, but no one wants to hear. The fighter puts his gloves away and says, same time next year. And the princess opens her locket, finds away a baby's tear. As the hammer drops, she calls the cops, but they get there far too slow. And the first man smiles, time is drawn in miles where the hard wind blows. There's a judge inside a bottle who sends all his verdicts out. He says poverty is an illness, and there's a lot of it about. So don't stand up for anything, cloud all your words in doubt. As the witness cooks the history books, so future generations will not know, it is for the best to resist the rest where the hard wind blows. Takes to the back streets, the night goes on in style. He leaves a message tied to the post saying, see you in a while. But the diplomats, they take it down, saying they're not beguiled. Dame Fortune has called, but you have stalled, so backwards you must go. Powers will come to not all but some where the hard wind blows. There's a ship out on an ocean that won't reach shore again. The helmsman's a hunchback and the captain's dressed in chains. There's an albatross following them around. Say next time, abstain. Can't submit when being hit by demons from below, and you won't get hurt if you stay alert where the hard wind blows. While the Aztecs sit in silence, the tourists carry on. They won't leave the stepping stones until they've all been bombed. They take pictures of the pyramids to build a new future upon. Standing on one foot, the archer puts a fresh arrow to his bow. And as he takes aim, they begin the game where the hard wind blows. The hostess has laid the table in case they have a guest. Her mother told her long ago to be prepared is best. And their voice from the distance says, listen, tomorrow there'll be a test. And the people seek someone who'll speak a language they all know. And there are no tongues on the road that runs to where the hard wind blows. As the poet sells his memo, how the pipers start to play, and the king and queen dance cheek to cheek, and the poem whispers by the way. Those who justify death are here. Is it all right if they stay? And the porcupine says, I feel fine, don't tell me it isn't so. And no one believes that no one leaves where the hard wind blows. As the teacher takes his pupils to the end of season dance, the hat-check girl sells him a smile and says, "Tell your pal." She's looking at his answers with a sideways glance. For the fireman's done what he can to try and save the show, but it turns to dust, as all things must, where the hard wind blows. As a foretaste of the future, the axeman sharpens his blade. He used to be a doctor, but he didn't quite make the grade. And the mortuary's overflowing now, and the nursery beds are never made. Their fortunes couldn't your future been, but what else do you want to know? They're bombing down another town where the hard wind blows. A few instrumental breaks in there. Swapped that about a bit. I don't know whether it's come out yet until I heard it, but I got the same so close and the windows are rattling, and I thought I'd put that in there. I changed a few words there to take account of what is happening in the world.
once again I stress, my only political affiliation is I find dead babies an abhorrence of humanity. And to my own beautiful children, little Emily, wherever you're tonight, I hope that you are safe, sound, warm, looking after each other. Daddy loves you with all his heart and soul. In case you want to know when this is, if you ever see this in the future, Emily, you were 10 years old 8 days ago, so now you know when this is. Thank you so much for your time, good people of the world. I've been Paul Murphy, you've been one.